by far one of my favorite professional wrestlers, one of the greatest wrestlers to really ever step foot in FWE, and he's known for that incredible finisher, the Canadian Destroyer, that flipping pile driver.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, this is a match that's been a long time coming here in the FWE, and let's say it again, it bears repeating. Matt Stryker, so good to have you here at the broadcast booth. It's been a long time, great to see you, and what a match to kick off your FWE career.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's an opportunity to get to do what I love. It looks like Petey Williams certainly has been doing what he loves for quite some time. This is a guy where opportunity knocks and he answers.
And Petey Williams, he's actually been here at FWE for quite a while, made his debut last year, and it was supposed to be against the man he's about to face right now.
He hails from Venice, California. He weighed in this morning at 184 pounds, former TNA X Division champion, World Heavyweight champion, Super Bowl Tag Team champion, and WWE Tag Team champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Kendrick!
I'm glad you have Dave Grohl as your ring announcer.
There's a lot of funny names we have for him. I like that one, though. Brian Kendrick, of course, from California. He's got that awesome theme song. And, I mean, the sliced bread, he's definitely going to look to pull that off against Petey Williams.
Definitely a guy who marches to the beat of his own drum. We've seen that throughout his career. But as you alluded to, Jordan, certainly a match that we've been waiting for a long time. They've tangled here in FWE in six-man tag team competition, but this is the long-awaited singles encounter. Who's going to come out on top tonight?
Well, I've known Brian Kendrick since the days that he was Spanky. He took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. This is a very bright, talented, charismatic superstar. This should be a fast-paced, high-flying matchup, hard-hitting as well.
And you know, later on tonight, we'll actually be seeing Brian Kendrick's tag team partner, the FWE Tri-Borough champion Paul London in action, against another former WWE superstar, Akio Ye. That should be another phenomenal matchup.
Well, I like what you're doing here at FWE. I like that you're bringing the universe, or the fans, dare I say, some good, solid, in-ring wrestling. That's what it's all about. This is what this sport is truly, truly defined within.
Both men lock up.
I can see that.
Well, I think, you know, Petey's probably the bigger, stronger of the two. I mean, he's in incredible shape, but Brian may have that slight speed advantage.
Brian also has an experience advantage as well. World-renowned, world-traveled. Brian Kendrick has been to the bottom and the top and back again. That type of experience, Jerry, is invaluable.
Absolutely, and two men who are very accustomed to taking on opponents who are larger than them. This is certainly a refreshing change of pace for them to face each other, go skill for skill, and I'm sure Brian Kendrick easily has the experience to handle any sort of power advantage that Petey Williams can bring to the table.
Well, Brian able to get out of that head scissors right away, and the crowd shows great sign of respect.
And it's good to point out that Brian Kendrick created space immediately. That shows that Brian has respect for Petey Williams' striking range. No pun intended.
Petey grabs a hold of that arm.
That arm.
Really, a "We Want Tables" chant right away.
Why not? We're in Corona, New York.
There we go. Petey takes the opportunity, but a bit slow on the mark. Quick roll up, shoulders down.
Oh, you saw how Brian slipped off of Petey's shoulders. That may have been the difference in this match so far.
Nice Japanese arm drag there by Brian Kendrick. As you mentioned earlier, he's wrestled all over the world. Just last year, he was in Japan in the Cruiserweight tournament over there.
And of course, the Cruiserweight style has its own niche in our world. It's fast-paced, it's quick. Both of these men embody that definition, I'd imagine. Jerry, you here?
Absolutely. We are just watching these two go back and forth, feeling each other out. And guys, it's pretty refreshing to see two men so indicative of the spirit here in FWE. Two guys who pretty much are making their own marks, their paths in their career, not tied down necessarily to any contractual obligations. They are wrestling who they want to wrestle, where they want to wrestle, and that's right here in the FWE.
Well, meanwhile, it looks like a couple arm drags and a drop kick by Brian Kendrick. Goes for the quick cover, still only a 2 count. It's going to take a little more than that to put away Petey Williams.
Yeah, and I'm noticing that Brian Kendrick is getting to his feet first after almost every interaction. That's something to watch as the match progresses.
Kendrick knows how to turn up the heat and slow things down whenever he wants. Certainly unpredictable, unorthodox. And watch for the head scissors.
Ooh. That was by design there. Hang on a second.
Oh, there you go. Kendrick was gonna fly. Petey moves out of the way, and all he ate was that concrete.
I think Petey may have suckered him in, maybe just with the eye contact, just with maybe a bit of a fake look of playing possum facially, so to speak. That's all it took, that split second of uncertainty from Kendrick, and he's in big trouble now.
Yeah, now you'll notice, back to my point earlier, how Kendrick seems lethargic. There definitely may be an injury here. Kendrick kicking out on one, but hasn't been able to get back to his feet, boys.
Well, you know, that drop that he took just a few moments ago, that's 8 feet to the floor. That'll definitely slow anyone down. Petey with a handful of hair throws him right into the corner, face first. Big right hand to the stomach. A nice shoulder block.
Williams has to realize that Kendrick has taken beating after beating in his career. It's almost a trademark of his to be able to absorb a tremendous amount of punishment and find his way back into a fight. Petey's got to make sure that doesn't happen.
We've seen this before.
Yeah.
The O Canada salute.
Maybe the picture tells the story on that one.
Well, if Kendrick was not hurting before, he certainly is now, and Petey Williams has to follow up. He's got to do it quick with an opponent like Brian Kendrick.
You'll notice that Petey's offense is very, very methodical, and that definitely works to Petey's advantage, seeing how Kendrick may have the speed advantage.
Big forearm right to the jaw, and another one. Kendrick off the ropes. Oh, Petey baited him in. Nice drop toe hold. Big drop kick right to the kidneys.
Classic Petey. That's certainly a sequence he favors. Not enough.
Nice, and I like what Petey did there. Of course, the drop kick to the back of the area, the ribs are exposed. A cracked rib makes it very difficult to breathe. Petey knows that, and look at how hard Brian Kendrick has to grasp for air right now.
That's true, you may not necessarily get a win off this move, but if you can cut the air supply off, definitely slow you down, allow for that
all
Canadian
out of
destroyer.
love. Air supply, no?
No, I'm okay with karaoke. I'm a big karaoke fan. Looks like Petey's pulling the hair off his hands. Grabbed a handful of hair and stuck to it.
Petey's taking a lot of time here. Mocking Brian Kendrick. Not necessarily a good idea as we've seen in the past. He needs to follow up. Too much time. He got caught. Again, Kendrick gets that boot up.
Well, this is the opportunity that Brian Kendrick needs now. The momentum needs to quicken to Kendrick's pace. Here we go.
Kendrick finding another gear. Trying to speed things up, keep the heat on Petey.
Nice drop kick right on the chin.
That was close.
And normally when you get such a close near fall, a 2 7/8, if you will, normally you go right back on the offense, but it's indicative that Brian Kendrick may be injured.
Kendrick trying to think of another game plan here.
It looked like he was going for the sliced bread right there. Petey able to push him off.
Petey
Nice.
on his feet, Russian
Side
leg sweep.
Canadian leg sweep by Petey Williams. Still only a 2.
Ooh, look at the way Petey just pulls at the back of Kendrick's hair. Literally has him by the short hairs. Oh, nice.
Wow, what a reversal there by Petey Williams going for the sharpshooter. Another signature move of his. This could be it. He's got it locked in right in the center of the ring.
Now, doesn't this only work in Canada?
Pitbull-like tenaciousness from Petey Williams, but can he get him the win?
Tenacity has never been in question for Petey Williams. But of course, the dimensions of this ring play in Brian Kendrick's favor in this instance.
Brian's just hanging on to the ropes. You can tell he's in a lot of trouble here, trying to do everything he can just for a few more breaths of air.
It's even the little things. Brian holding on with the crook of his elbow, not his hands. Oh, there you go.
Space, time, and opportunity. That's what Kendrick needs. Can he capitalize? He does.
Tried that earlier, came up broke. This time he connected.
Kendrick taking a risk. This time it pays off, but does he have enough in the tank to follow up, guys?
Was that rhetorical?
I guess we'll find out. They'll answer for us. Brian with a big flying drop kick off the top. Thought he would have gone for the cover there. Maybe that could be a mistake.
Will this 1-2 punch be what he's looking for?
Big splash, shades of RVD. Got out of the way, though. Uh-oh, Petey setting up for that destroyer.
That's his home run, but could not connect.
Oh, nice.
Gets a face plant instead.
Ooh, was there a kick out there?
That was so close, 2
Wow.
9/10.
I love the disbelief on wrestlers' faces after a 2 count. Like, they just cannot believe that someone could kick out of it. Petey, get back to work.
Petey knows he has that Canadian Destroyer still in his pocket.
Well, this Canadian Destroyer you referred to the signature maneuver of Petey Williams, a very unique version of the pile driver, something that I've never seen before or since. Petey Williams, certainly an innovator.
Maybe settling for a suplex at this point in time, or looking for one.
What does that say when you have to settle for a suplex? Suplex used to be a signature maneuver of names like Harley Race and Cowboy Bob Orton, and this shows you how much superstars have evolved over the course of time.
Oh!
Wow, Petey with a couple of elbows goes off the ropes. Kendrick follows up with a huge leg lariat.
And by the way, suplexer is a new word.
Oh, sliced bread? No.
Again, Petey was ready for it. And now that door is wide open for some more pain for Kendrick.
Oh!
Nice.
Great athleticism and core strength by Brian Kendrick to do a sit-up there into a German suplex.
Kendrick very at home on the top rope. Opportunity may present itself for Brian Kendrick.
Wow! Little frog splash action there.
Wow. How close was that? Give it up to our camera crew getting right into the action. We could see that shoulder shoot just inches off the mat, just a hair, a split second before that 3 count went down.
You know, just want to take a quick second. Oh, sliced bread again, blocked into a German suplex right onto his neck. Oh man, that's bad.
Do we stop matches here in FWE if a superstar may be injured?
If he can't continue.
Dude, I've known Brian a long time, and come on, he just got dumped right on his head.
That was nasty.
Ow, Brian's up on his feet.
And Petey following up, working on the neck. Kendrick going for the sliced bread again.
Another counter. Kendrick evades, connects. On the run, no, Petey ready again.
Oh, Kendrick blocked it. No!
Wow!
There it is, Canadian Destroyer. That's gotta be it. As my good buddy, the voice would say, good night, Irene. And that's that. First match in the books here, FWE. Welcome to the Rumble 2. Matt Stryker joining us on commentary. Gary Strauss, of course, Jordan Schneider. Tweet along with us.
Where have you ever seen a maneuver like that out of anyone other than Petey Williams? That is something unique to Petey Williams that no one else can do, and that's why Petey Williams is exceptional. Congratulations.
Brian Kendrick still in a lot of trouble. We may need a doctor or someone out here to take a look at his neck.
Well, it all started, of course, with what may have been an unfortunate incident where Brian Kendrick was literally dumped right on his head. That softens up the neck. Jerry, the next logical step would be the Canadian Destroyer.
The perfect setup, the perhaps inevitable ending after he landed on his head. Petey Williams scores the big win. What a match to kick things off tonight.
And a great show of respect for Brian Kendrick. It's amazing that he's even able to walk out on his own 2 feet.
Professional wrestlers are the toughest people on the planet.
What a great opening match. And of course, you know, like I was saying before, tweet along with us. FWE Wrestling at you don't have a Twitter handle?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, what's your Twitter? Tweet us at FWE Wrestling. I know yours is all complicated, Matt, with underscores.
Yeah, I've got underscores and all kinds of stuff, but my favorite part of that whole thing was Jerry just looking at you with this blank stare on his
Gentlemen, this
face.
next contest is a tag.